Good day. We are Group 3B. I am Gwen Tonogbanua, and with me are Maria Yna Tuvilla, Jemar Jay Vingno, Fitz Ymballa, and Juliana Dynah Yulo from the University of St. LaSalle College of Nursing. Today, we proudly present our thesis research titled Beliefs, Practices, and Attitudes Among Newly Registered Nurses During PNLE Preparation. For the brief background, the Philippine Nursing Licensure Examination or PNLE is a pivotal step for Filipino nursing graduates, requiring not just academic preparation but also emotional resilience. Cultural beliefs, superstitions, and structured study routines influence how examinees prepare. While many studies explore exam readiness, few focus on the actual beliefs, practices, and attitudes of those who recently passed. This study addresses that gap by analyzing these factors to inform better preparation strategies for future PNLE takers. The purpose of our study is to determine the beliefs, practices, and attitudes of newly registered nurses during their PNLE preparation. We also aim to examine whether these vary across demographics and how they relate to each other.
This research utilized a descriptive correlational quantitative design to measure and compare the levels of belief, attitude, and practice among our participants. We surveyed 152 newly registered nurses from a university in Bacolod City, all of whom passed the November 2024 PNLE. Participants were selected through stratified random sampling based on sex to ensure balanced representation. Our research instrument was a validated researcher-made questionnaire which included yes or no dichotomous questions and 3 open-ended questions. The tool was reviewed and approved by a 3-member expert panel to ensure its reliability and relevance.
Let's now discuss our key findings as presented in the poster. First is the demographics of participants. Majority of participants were female with 76.3%, Catholic with 71.7%, and from middle class backgrounds with 78.3%. All participants used review centers, and 89.5% credited their support system as family and friends. Next would be the mean scores of beliefs, attitudes, and practices. On average, participants scored 9.49 in terms of beliefs, 7.91 with attitudes, and 8.34 with practices, all of which are categorized as high. Next would be the significant differences in beliefs, attitudes, and practices by demographics. We found no significant difference in beliefs, attitudes, or practices when grouped by sex, religion, socioeconomic status, or support system, meaning preparation strategies were consistent across different backgrounds. Next would be the strength of correlation, or the RS value, between variable pairs. We did find positive correlation between these variables, wherein beliefs and attitudes have an RS of 0.189, beliefs and practices with 0.379, and attitudes and practices with 0.575. This indicates that nurses with stronger beliefs are more likely to have positive attitudes and consistent preparation practices.
For interpretation and discussion, these findings reveal important patterns in how newly registered nurses prepare for the PNLE. First, the consistently high scores in beliefs, attitudes, and practices across all respondents show a strong, unified approach to preparation. The absence of significant differences across sex, religion, socioeconomic status, or support system suggests that these strategies are shared regardless of background. This reflects how Filipino nursing graduates draw from common cultural values and support systems when facing high-stakes challenges like the PNLE. Importantly, the significant positive correlations among beliefs, attitudes, and practices show that those who hold strong belief systems, whether in themselves, in God, or in their goals, tend to develop more positive mindsets and engage in more consistent and effective preparation routines. Through the open-ended responses, we gain deeper insight in how nurses prepared. Many mentioned their strong faith, support from family and peers, and daily routines like structured review plans. Others shared the importance of balancing self-care with discipline, emphasizing sleep, rest days, and mental health. Some even followed spiritual rituals or visited churches, describing these as sources of emotional strength and motivation. These insights reflect how beliefs provide emotional grounding, attitudes shape resilience, and practices establish focus and discipline, all working together to help nurses succeed during the PNLE preparation.
In conclusion, our poster highlights the following key points. First, newly registered nurses preparing for the PNLE exhibit high levels of belief, attitude, and practice. Second, there are no significant differences based on demographic factors, showing a unified preparation approach. And third, we found strong positive correlations among belief, attitude, and practice, proving that belief influences behavior and mindset. From these findings, we recommend integrating reflective and motivational activities in nursing curricula, encouraging structured and collaborative learning and review centers, supporting students to balance discipline with emotional and spiritual wellness, and expanding future research to include larger and more diverse populations and to explore factors like test anxiety and burnout. Thank you for watching our video. We hope our research provides helpful insights for future board takers, nursing educators, and the nursing profession as a whole.